Welcome back, everyone, to Nation of Glory, the place where we bring you stories that truly matter, stories that inspire, uplift, and remind us that goodness still shines bright in this world. Today, we're diving into a story that isn't just about fame, music, or Hollywood glitz. It's about compassion, about using one's platform for something bigger than themselves, and about the power of kindness that can change lives. This is the story of country music star Kelsea Ballerini and her extraordinary gift of love when she donated $100,000 to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. Now, friends, you might know Kelsea for her chart-topping hits, her beautiful voice, and her incredible performances that light up stages all across the country. But behind the microphone, behind the spotlight, there is a woman who carries a heart filled with empathy. And today, we'll walk through not just the news of this donation, but the meaning behind it, the lives it touches, and the message it sends to all of us. So sit back, relax, and let's unfold this emotional journey together. Kelsea Ballerini has always been someone who connected deeply with her fans, not just through her music, but through her honesty, her vulnerability, and her willingness to share her heart. She has sung about love, heartbreak, hope, and healing. But this time, she went beyond lyrics and melodies. She chose to make an impact in the real world, in a place where healing is desperately needed, a children's hospital. Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, located in Nashville, Tennessee, isn't just a building filled with doctors and nurses. It's a sanctuary of hope for thousands of children battling illnesses, facing surgeries, and fighting for their lives. Inside those walls, every day is a struggle, every day is a prayer, and every day is a story of resilience. Families walk in with fear, but they also walk in with the hope that their child can be saved, healed, and given another chance to live a full and beautiful life. And now imagine into this place of challenge and hope walks the generosity of someone like Kelsea Ballerini, someone who recognizes that her success is not just for her to celebrate, but also for her to share. $100,000. A figure that to some might just sound like a number, but in the hands of a hospital, that money transforms into medicine, into equipment, into research, into comfort for families who might otherwise feel alone. But let's pause for a moment. Why does this matter so much? Why is this donation more than just a headline in celebrity news? Because it shows us something powerful, that the people we admire on stage and on screen are not untouchable figures living in a different world. They are human beings who can step into our struggles, who can recognize pain, and who can offer real solutions. Kelsea didn't just write a check to feel good. She invested in the future of children who will one day grow up, go to school, chase their dreams, and maybe even change the world themselves. Her gift is a ripple in the water, one act of kindness that will spray it out and touch countless lives. Picture this with me. Somewhere tonight, a child at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital is lying in bed, hooked up to machines, their parents sitting by their side, exhausted but praying for a miracle. The stress of medical bills, the fear of losing their baby, the uncertainty of what tomorrow brings, it's overwhelming. But now, thanks to donations like Kelsea's, that family might have access to better care, more advanced treatments, or even something as simple yet powerful as counseling and emotional support during the hardest days of their lives. That's what this money can do. It can buy more than medicine. It can buy hope. And friends, this isn't the first time Kelsea Ballerini has shown her heart. Throughout her career, she has spoken openly about her own struggles, her journey through life, and the importance of lifting others up. She has always understood that music is more than entertainment, it's connection. And now, her actions outside of music mirror that same philosophy. When fans look at Kelsea, they don't just see a performer. They see someone who genuinely cares. Someone who isn't afraid to give back, to roll up her sleeves, and to remind the world that kindness is powerful. Think about it. In a world filled with negativity, bad news, and endless headlines that make us shake our heads, stories like this bring us back to what really matters. It reminds us that money, when used right, becomes more than wealth. It becomes a tool for healing. It reminds us that fame, when carried with humility, can become a bridge between two worlds: the glamorous world of the stage and the quiet, often unseen world of children fighting battles in hospital rooms. And here's something even more moving. Vanderbilt Children's Hospital isn't just any hospital for Kelsea. It's in Nashville, the very city where her career blossomed, the city that embraced her music, the city she calls home. By giving back to this hospital, she's not just donating money. She's giving back to her community, to the place that has given her so much love and support. It's a circle of kindness that comes back around. Now let's step back and reflect on what we, as her fans, as everyday people, can learn from this. Because while we might not all have $100,000 to give, we all have something. We all have the power to make a difference. Maybe it's volunteering at a local shelter. Maybe it's donating a small amount to a cause we believe in. Maybe it's simply checking in on a neighbor or helping a child with their homework. Kelsea's gift is a reminder that generosity is not measured by the size of the check, but by the size of the heart. Friends, I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine if every successful artist, athlete, or actor gave back in ways like this. Imagine the hospitals we could build, the children we could save, the futures we could restore. The world would look so different. And that's why stories like Kelsea's matter. Because they set an example. They light the way. As we wrap up this emotional story, let's not forget the real heroes in this narrative, the children and their families at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. They are the ones fighting every single day. They are the warriors. And Kelsea's donation is a reminder to them that they are not alone, that the world sees them, and that even in the hardest battles, there are people rooting for them. So, from all of us here, at Nation of Glory, we want to celebrate Kelsea Ballerini not just as a musician, but as a role model, as a human being who chose kindness, who chose compassion, and who chose to use her success to make the world a little brighter. And to you, our amazing viewers, thank you for listening to this story today. If this touched your heart, if it reminded you that goodness is alive and well in this world, then please subscribe to Nation of Glory, hit that like button, and share this story with someone who needs a little hope. Because hope, just like kindness, grows when it's shared. Until next time, this is Nation of Glory, signing off. Thank you for being with us, thank you for believing in stories that matter, and remember, together, we can all make the world a better place.